Hey out there in Diecast land, how's everybody doing this week? Hope everybody's safe and sound. It's snowing here again, so I hope everybody's staying safe and staying indoors where it's warm and staying cool and all that stuff. So I know we said that we were gonna work on the project car today. We are a little bit. We don't have a lot we can do right now. It's in the stripper. At the end of the episode, we'll pull it out and we'll rinse it off and we'll take a look at it. And then we'll do some polishing and stuff. But I thought we would, well, the polishing I'll do off camera and whatnot. But we have a bit of a haul, and we thought we'd talk about 2016 and all the cars that came out. We have quite a few first editions, so we thought we'd talk about our favorites from that and take a look at some of the other colors and paint schemes that came out this season and talk about maybe what our favorite series was, whether it was the premiums or the car culture, or maybe it was a main line we liked a lot, or whatever else. So let's get on with the haul.
This week's haul. And I'll start because I have only 4 cars. I have just yesterday bought another Falcon because I wanted one of the Falcons to open so bad. We found it at Toys R Us. We also found a complete set of Redliners on a peg in Toys R Us, and we did not have the money to finish it for me. Oh, it was so sad. I was so sad. So we're gonna open this Falcon right here.
It seems he already has one on his wall.
This doesn't feel bad at all.
So this will be one he can display loose.
Such a nice car.
Let's bring the camera down here so we can.
Beautiful car. I love the paint job, the wheel, the depth in the wheel, the detailing in the back and the front and the nose. The two what are those called?
What?
The
hood pins?
The hood pins. Thank you. And the detailing in the nose scoop, it's amazing. And the detailing on the bottom. I love how detailed they make premiums. It's amazing how detailed they make them. I love it. That's why premiums are amazing. And everybody that see that I get Hot Wheels go, why do you buy children's toys? They're not children's toys. And all of you out there that collect these can vouch for us. They are not children's toys. They are collectibles, especially the premiums. These are definitely not children's toys.
No.
No, these are built for collectors. And it rolls well.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
That'll be good for racing. Real Rider racing. Next is, now I have my own leap year car. It is tempting to open this. I like the Chevelle, the 67. Looks nice.
We need to find the leap year, because this is an international card. We need to find the one that actually says leap year across the top.
Yeah.
But
next 4 years, there'll be another leap year. I also have bought a Ford Raptor. Just bought it yesterday, along with the leap year car. Sorry, forgot to mention that. Just bought it yesterday. I'm gonna open the Ford Raptor. It's a cool truck. What?
Because I haven't opened mine yet. I'm waiting for my Planos.
Nice. It's really light. It's a really light truck, but it's still. I mean, for a mainline, this has some detailing in it. You can see the Ford written there on the back.
You see it on the
molded
grill there too.
Oh yeah, and on the grill you can see it molded in, like they do it in real life with these trucks. It sits pretty high, but it's built for off-road, and it rolls really well. I want to get Hot Wheels to do a premium beadlock tire.
That would be killer.
That would be killer. That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
And then to the kicker of this week. And I'm glad I get to tell it, even though my dad found them. We have 2 of these with us right now. My dad found 4 of them. You found 4 of the Super Porsches. Where? At Shopco?
Yeah.
Shopco in 8 cases. There was...
Well, it was 2 dump bins, 2 of the small dump bins. So they have 4 cases apiece. So there was 8 cases total for 2 dump bins.
And if you look on the tops there, this one's my dad's, this one's mine. You can see the white mark on the roof. So, paint got
either chipped off, or either that's the base
in.
coat, or it's the like a primer and that
looks
yellow
like
chipped,
it was
or,
chipped off or something.
But still a cool car.
And look, and the nose of the stripe on my dad's looks like it got a little pulled up.
A little bit.
But I mean, it's still amazing that he got 4 of them. We've traded 2 of them for a Super GT, which means we will have together. We will have the mainline, the Forza Premium, and the Super of the 2016 Ford GT, which is
pretty cool.
Really cool to say. It's cool that's happening. I'd like a whole nother Forza set to open because they're all so cool.
They are kind of cool. They are kind of cool. So of course I've got the Porsche. So this is my 3rd Super. I've got 3 now, and then we've got the other 2 coming, which is like he said, the Ford GT, and then we have it's in here because I just got it. And we have the Super for this year of this one coming.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
So that's the other Super that we have coming. So I'll have both the mainline and the Super. I love this Falcon tire.
I found that one for him yesterday.
Technically, you found the other one, and then I found this one.
No, I spotted that one, and I was like,
found
hey, Dad, look.
And you gave it to me, and then I went over and found another one on the peg hook, and I looked at them, and this one was better. The tempoing was better on it. Well, the other one I had, the top up here where the number wasn't quite tempoed very well. So I looked for another one that was in better shape. I also picked up the mainline, the regular version of the Super. So I've got both the Super and the regular of that car.
Both international cases.
Oh, I didn't even know that because I picked this up at the other Shopco. Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. And then I picked up the Mad Mutter because I have the Bad Mutter. I have the Super of this, so I picked up the regular of it to go with it. So I've got both. And then I picked up this. This is new for this year, but this is next year. This is a 2017 paint scheme. The original one I didn't like because it was all blue and just one color, and I really like this Coney shock paint scheme on this car. Really cool. And then I picked up the 3rd and other Acura, so I have all 3 of these now, with this one with the Tane sponsorship on it. It doesn't have the tempoing on the back, though, which is kind of a depressing. It'd be kind of cool if they did the thing on the back. And then much to his dismay, I finished my Redliners collection with the Camaro and the Vet, so I've got all of them now. So he needs to get his. He'll get it. He's all depressed right now, but he'll get it. And then I picked this up because I want to do a custom of the 67 Ford Bronco from the Star Wars series. I really like.
I want that whole series except for the 34 Chrysler Airflow, and strip them all down and redo them.
So I love the tires and wheel combo on this. I want to take this and strip it, and then do a really cool paint scheme.
You know what? I think it'd be cool to just leave the blue.
It'd be cool if we could get rid of this.
Just get rid of that and leave everything else the way
it would be really cool if we could just get rid of the Vader and Luke and the red guys in the back off of it. It would look really cool.
Yeah, the paint scheme just looks cool alone.
Yeah, so
it's just the.
I've been looking for one of these ever since I saw this series and I knew this Bronco was on it. I wanted to get this Bronco because I don't have one of these in my collection. So I thought that would be kind of cool. So that's the haul. So now I thought we'd take a look at the 2016, what we thought of 2016. Whoops, sorry about that. Camera should be seeing everything, so I thought we would start with What's your favorite series from 2016? Because Gran Turismo's part of it, Forza's part of it, all the car culture cars from the Japanese historics, Euro style, trucks, track day, some of the other premiums like the Star Wars cars, which we don't really have any of, other than that one right there. The Snoopy set, which we didn't have any interest in that. The mainline cars that came out this year. I'm huge with mainlines. Huge with new edition mainlines. I love new edition mainline cars.
I just realized something about this vet. It's the same casting.
It is. Just stay on something.
Come on. I notice things.
I know you do.
Beautiful vet.
So, what do you think?
I'd have to go with the Forza set for premiums.
Forza? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And my favorite car culture is Red Lines.
Red Line. Well, that's this year's though. That's 2017's first run. So.
It is?
Yep. They're coming out this year, but they're considered 2017 car culture.
Oh, okay. Dad, it is 2017.
Well.
You keep saying this.
Okay, well, I keep forgetting that it's a new year, so bite me. What do you think?
Trucks for car
Trucks
culture.
for car culture?
Favorite mainline, I've got to say, is the Chevy Love.
First edition.
It's built for drag. You can obviously see that. It is obviously a drag truck.
That's actually the recolor, because the very first one that came out was the yellow base color. This is the recolor.
I like the red.
I do too. The red looks a lot better. When I bought this one, and this is an international case, so it's not going to have new for 2017 up there. But when I bought this one, they had both this one and the yellow one. And I got to looking at it, and to me the red base is looks cooler than the yellow base coat does. I don't know why, but the red looks a lot better. I like that car. That is a cool car. We have, let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 16 of the new edition cars for this year. So, we got of course, we got the loose ones I have right now. We've got the Vet, the convertible with the roll bars. This is Elijah's. This is actually the recolor, but this is the 2015 Mustang.
Which, I think that this car, it's just, it would look a lot better if it was more detailed. Because you can hardly see the headlight impressions and the scoop impressions at all. Same on the back with the tail lights. You can hardly see it.
Yeah. And we got the Huracan, a race car, the Super Trofeo. I got that one open. I opened that one. We've got the BMW.
I love that Beamer.
What is this? The 73 BMW 3.I SCL race car. I like the white one better than I like the black one. But I like that one. We got that one. Of course, we got the Honda Monkey in the red, which I think the yellow was actually the first one that came out, and this is the recolor.
Tiny little bike.
But I love that little one. Of course, we got the Love. Probably the one we hunted the hardest for, the Ford GT.
Oh, yeah.
We got that one.
Glad we got it. It's such a beautiful car.
We got the Outlaw. We both got this one. New for 2016. We've got the Spectra, Aston Martin DB10, which Elijah has a premium of from the Spectra movie.
I could go get it.
We've got the Renault in the yellow, which I think this yellow is a lot better than the silver, to tell you the truth. We got the Fairlady Z from the Need for Speed series, which I think is a really cool one. We're still waiting on the white Fuzu Z that's coming this year. We got the Honda Odyssey from this year. We got the Miata, the MX-5 Miata, 2015 Miata, which I really like. We got the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which the green one that's coming out this year in this car I'm gonna have to get. It's a beautiful looking car. Of course, I got the Ford Raptor. Got this earlier. And then I got both colors of the Acura Integra, the white, which was the first color. I believe it was the first color. And then the yellow, which is the recolor.
I really like that car. It seems detailed to
Yeah,
me.
see, and I like how they detailed the back
And the nose.
and the nose, where they didn't do that on this one, probably because of the sponsorship, the decaling on the nose and the roof. They probably didn't, and the rear tail wing there.
And it's surprising to me that they detailed this the way they did, being a mainline car.
Well, it's because it's a base coat, so they were able to do the front, nose, and rears. It's kind of hard to choose for me out of these cars for this year. We love the Ford GT.
For me, Ford GT first, Chevy Love second, third for the Acura. I don't know. I don't know anything else.
I saw
I
it
don't know.
before I got them. Seeing them, the GT was a definite must for me. The Vet was a definite must for me. Before I got them. Outside of that, everything else is stuff that I saw when I saw it. I bought it because I liked it. The Super Trofeo. I really love the Lamborghinis. I got a pretty good sizable Lamborghini collection. I love the BMW. I love race cars, so the BMW is definitely a must when I saw it.
Hot Wheels needs to do a Miura and a premium Miura.
That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
So that's the 2015 new edition cars that we have.
2016.
2016s. It is kind of hard to pick one. I like all of them. As you can see, we're big on real cars. We don't really like the funky, the funky made-up cars that Hot Wheels does. Some of them are really cool.
Yeah, like the twin mill.
Twin mill, well, that's a classic. That's a classic.
But
so,
still, it's amazing.
yeah.
It's cool.
And there's some that I like that they came out with, but we don't have any. Well, except for the Mad Mutter. Bad Mutter too.
It's all right.
It's all right. I think the Supra looks way better than the main line. So speaking of Supers, what would be your favorite Super?
My favorite Super has gotta be the Dodge Daytona.
That was a cool car.
Followed by the Ford, followed by the Hudson Hornet. I need a picture.
Hold on. I'm getting there. There we go.
So, I'm gonna restart here. Mine would have to go the Dodge Daytona, followed by the Ford, followed by the Hudson Hornet, Porsche, Nissan Acura, the K&N Vet, then the Beamer, then the Pro Stock Camaro, which is really cool. And then, really, the others I don't much care for. I don't care for the Batmobile much.
Yeah.
Or the Driftsta.
The Carbonic set.
Or the Carbonic. Or the Lotus.
No, it's a Tesla.
Tesla. I don't even know why they did it. Bad Mutter's alright. Dad has one. But I really like the others, especially the Hudson Hornet. I can't even find a mainline of it, which is kind of annoying because I've never seen Hot Wheels do a Hudson Hornet, and I love the Hudson Hornet. It's a really cool car.
Yeah, those are really cool. I like the same thing Elijah said. I like too. Of course, we have the Porsche, we have the Bad Mutter too, and I have the Driftsta. We have the Ford GT coming. We'll show you that when we get it. We'll show you that trade when it shows up. The one that I would really, really want now, if I could find some more to trade for, would probably be the Daytona. the Pro Stock Camaro and the BMW would be my three most that I would want. And then possibly the Vet.
I don't know what it is with you hating on the Hudson Hornet.
I'm not really into old cars like that as much as he is. I mean, well, of that style. The 50s, old, big cars.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm not really into that stuff that much. I'm more of a 70s, 60s, and 70s kind of guy when it comes to older cars. I'm not really huge into the 50s, the big boat 50 cars. Except for the Chevys, like the 57, the 57, 56, 57, 58 Chevys, which I'm still waiting on that flat black paint one. So since we're at 20 minutes here, we'll show some other. I want to show you some other mainline cars that I have from this year. I've got both of the Jaguars, the Project 7 cars, the Kmart exclusive white one, and then the red one. I have the yellow 933 GT2, or orange, excuse me. I know my colors. I think this is one of this year's. It might be last year's. I can't, or 2017's. The Magnus Walker Porsche. Of course, then I've got the other off-road truck. I think this is from this year though, the red edition, the 77 Trans Am Firebird. The white Honda Acura is another one that I have from this year. The McLaren MP1. This was a new release for this year, but I didn't have that one. I've got this one, the blue Mopar Dodge Charger. Of course, the yellow Express truck. I love this car. I love any Gulf colored cars with the Gulf livery on them. The Ford GT, really cool. And then I've got two different versions of the Ford F-150, the Hot Wheels, and the Rescue truck. So those are our 2016s. My favorite, probably of the premium line, would have to be the Forza set.
Which one of the Forza set?
What you mean? What car in the Forza set is my favorite? Ooh, that's a toss-up between the Ford GT or the Alpha. I'd have to go Alpha. I bought two. I have the whole set, and then I have loose. I have the Alpha, the Camaro, and the Ford GT. So I'd have to go Alpha, and then the Ford.
My lineup is Ford, Falcon, Chevy, Alpha, Lambo.
So
American first.
So those are my take. If you're talking car culture, I would have to say, Race Day, because that's the first set I have all the cars for.
I forgot about Race Day.
Because I have every car in that series.
You do?
Yeah. I have 3 in the package, 2 open.
You mean Track Day?
Track Day. What did I say? Race Day. Oh, the Race Day. That's this year's cars.
Yeah.
Track Day. Excuse me. Probably Track Day, followed by Japanese Historic, followed by Euro Style, followed by trucks.
Okay, now that I remember Track Day is part of that, Track Day is my first. Then trucks, then Japanese Historics, then Euro Style.
Alright, so now let's go over here and get the truck out of the... We'll get the truck out of the...
Let's check on its drooping paint skin.
It's coming off pretty good. Whoa! Dropped it. It's been in here for 2 days. So we're gonna have to... You wanna grab the camera? And we'll go to the bathroom really quick and we'll rinse this off and see how much comes off. Oh, dog at the door.
Hey, D'Artagnan.
Don't mind the mess in here. He needs to clean his bathroom. Let's see here. I don't want to fry my fingers. You can see this stripper works really, really well. That's got. Sorry about that. We got water on the lens. Oh, that's got an interesting mark on it.
Where?
It's got a hard line for where the casting was. See it? Right there. Right there.
Oh.
So that stripper works really well. It's a gel stripper that we got at Walmart. But so there's our current project truck. We're gonna do a little two-tone paint scheme
With a Zamac line going straight through the middle of it.
So we'll do some polishing on this week, in the next 2 weeks, and we'll get it all set up for the first putting some primer on it, and then we'll do the first coat of paint for you guys. So we'll show you some primering. I'll show you what we do with the primer and some sanding on the primer and whatnot. Oh, I forgot that was in there.
We also picked another one of these up. Sorry, we forgot about this one.
It's going to be
This
a
is
custom project.
yes.
He wants to make a custom project out of it, so.
And this truck is also going to be mine because I actually donated the body. Because
the car. He donated the car, the whole thing.
yeah, and because the other one.
Yeah, this is the other one. I got it stripped, and I was trying to fix the roof, and I don't know if you can see the little brake line right there in the roof. I'm going to see if I can't fix that and use it for something else. But it kind of makes it kind of good because the truck that we're using here had these god-awful yellow windows in it. So we're probably going to switch and put the smoked color windows back in it. And then we'll paint the bottom of the chassis and the grill, and we'll show you all of that stuff. So that's and then these are our wheels that we're going to use. And we'll
Should we open it now?
now we'll open it later. We'll open it when we get closer to taking the wheels off of it, and then you guys can. We'll let Elijah open it. So
I've wanted one of these.
So that's the episode this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed our take on what we like from 2016 and all the cars that we got from that year and all that stuff. So be on the lookout next week for the bi-weekly feature car, which is going to be my car, if I remember right. So I'll pick something for you guys, and we'll take a look at it, and we'll go from there. So keep hunting them cars.
Leave some on the pegs for us other collectors.
And we will see you next weekend with the bi-weekly feature car. We're out.